We are celebrating the 7th Tithi of Mohanji, the loving memory of Mohan T. And it's a life of extraordinary memory, creativity, and supreme love that he manifested. Next. So please join us for the 7th year Shradhanjali Samarpanam. And we are going to celebrate not only by knowing about his dimensions of personality, but also our chancellor has offered a nice meal for all of you and also for our workers in the Prashanti Kudiram. Thank you. So, he was born in 1949 and commemorating his 5 years of secular journey, Ravana to Saptami, by the first flight, Prashanti Kudiram. Who was he? He joined me in Kanyakumari when I was the director of training in 1976. And he underwent intensive training for 6 months, which I used to train people who are coming from different parts of the country to offer their service completely to the country. They are called as Jeevan Brati. And he was my second student, and he underwent intensive training. And his specialty is that he came from Ajmer and he was the most creative person. He had fantastic memory. When he used to take the yoga class, then he will remember the names of all people within 2 days. And that was his thing. So he was the senior leader in Vyasa movement. He joined the national movement under Vivekananda in 1976. He came here to Prashanti Kudiram in 76. He started focusing on yoga, national building, and spiritual law. And resided here with our Lakshmi auntie. You know, Lakshmi auntie is the founder of this entire Prashanti Kudiram, and she lived here, did tremendous amount of sadhana. She is a great Rama Bhakta, and he had the Sakshatkara of Sri Rama. And under her guidance, he went on improving continuously. And he was married to Subhadra Devi. You can see Mohan with Lakshmi auntie there. And he married Subhadra in 1983. And both of them started expanding our work internationally. And he went around the world. He went out to UK, and Africa, and many places, and set up the things nearly in about 15 countries. He expanded the work. Then, what he was doing there, he was conducting yoga retreats, he built relationships, he set up our Vyasa centers and spread Vyasa's mission. And that helped us to develop our Prashanti Kudiram slowly and gradually. When we started in 1975, this was all search. There was nothing in here. In this 18 acres of campus we started. And slowly started coming up little by little, with the help of these people who conducted this. So then we started organizing spiritual retreats here in Prashanti Kudiram. And we started training, developing yoga teachers. And we started leading events and community outreach. And Mohan and Subhadra, I could see sitting there and doing this thing. He was a master of English. His English was very, very powerful. So also his Hindi. And his memory was fantastic. And he had tremendous love, the devotion. People used to love everybody, and devotion and creativity. He led by example by quite efficiency. And when he used to do the Krida Yoga, he was fascinating the people. People will come to him with the tremendous dimensions of this thing. He inspired thousands of yoga practitioners in the country and abroad. Even today people love, Mohanji, they love. And deepened spiritual culture in Prashanti Kudiram, and he started doing that. He was the registrar of our university in the beginning. Earlier he was the organizing secretary of Vyasa, and when we became the deemed university in 2002, he was the registrar, and I was the vice chancellor at that time. We built up the university slowly, and After his tenure, then he said, I want to completely devote myself to sadhana. And Lakshmi Aunty was this wonderful mentor, so he started working. And bhakti was our main thing. Bhagavata, which I was thinking. We were all reading Bhagavata and chanting this thing and by hearting that thing, almost by hearted, almost 50-60% of Bhagavata. Every day we were chanting, and Krishna thing. Deeper spiritual culture, the Prashanti Kundiram Bhagavata. He embodied Seva, Bhakti and Jnana. That's his speciality that he did. Then he stood the foundation of Vyasa movement from 76, 78 Prashanti Kundiram, 2002 S-VYASA registrar. And this is how he started growing continuously. And that continued journey in the last days of before he left the thing, he was continually in the Krishna Bhava. And I remember lying down on the bed in his final days, and he was chanting Krishna Bhagavan, Krishna Bhagavan, Krishna Bhagavan. And every breath he was chanting with Krishna. And when he left the body, it was a great legacy for all the sadhaks as to how one should leave the body. That's the dimension. Mohan and Subhadra Devi are the wonderful team members, and today we survive with Subhadra Devi, who continues her journey in the spiritual road in Vedanta. Every day she takes 5 to 6 classes, where thousands of people all over the world attend her classes here. And it's a family life wholly offered to the nation in this country. Next. So his devotion became a living legacy. 15 countries reached, and slowly countries touched by movement today, and we have nearly 150 countries where our work has spread. In 300 affiliate centers out of the 140 are very active today. Until his final breath, he contemplated Bhagavad Krishna and continued Krishna Japa with supreme devotion. That was his wonderful thing. So, tributes and reflections came from all over the world to him, and personal anecdotes from colleagues and students, and I want to give a brief video clip about him. That's Mohanji, the smile, and
a perfect teacher and a companion. Mohanji is an
harmony, peace. This service attitude is peace. He comes from speechless.
Like this, push each other on the shoulders. Yes.
So on this very auspicious Punyatiji, Mohanji, let us all develop an immense love for each other. So we shall become one big family. Not only Prashanti family, but as our Prime Minister says, it should be one world family. That's what we have created and what Yoga does. With that, we have some announcements today about the wonderful games. We want that everybody should play. And this has been the most important thing. Today about the football, we want to announce.